Well, this would make a lot more sense though. I really like that. I really like the Nico shout out there. Carry, of course, having a great performance on that last time, but this makes a lot more sense into the comp.
I wonder how that first Rift Herald fight is going to go, because could be a game changer when we're talking about trying to get an early lead.
There's Mark. Maybe looking for a play on bot.
Yeah, they're going to go for the Alistair. They want to get that root, but not actually going to amount to much, but they still have the damage. Anything about it, we do not care.
Max is not here, so we should get an Ocean Rift.
No, even Flash is there. I guess not really sure about what the follow-up is down the lane, as we got another big trade up in the top side, but Kingan is trying to take out this turret, and looks like he may just be able to. Yeah, he's going to just go for it. He takes the trade, and he just slaps him down! So Zeus, get out of my rift! Able to pick up those very nice couple of early Drakes here, of course, but you know, it's only going to be a bit of poke comps is that you have to hit your poke. Yeah. If you don't hit your poke, you're just doomed. And I don't know what this is from Kingan. He's going to have to flash away after knocking him back. That's a really nice amount of poke into that back line. Faker actually getting really low alongside of Gumayusi. And with the teleport coming in and now the Rift Herald down on the bottom side, T1 saying, we don't have to risk it for just the one Cloud Drake here. Let's give that away and get fast track on the mid lane.
And then Bounce, yeah, just make sure you stay alive. Oh, there's so many limits being tested here, right? Every time I'm like, are they going to die? Is someone going to get taken out? And it might happen here.
Bow. Yeah, he's dead. And they have a little bit of pushing power here in the mid lane. This game is a little bit all over the place. Note that Pioche picks up a mark in the enemy jungle as this is happening. So, keep your head on straight, everybody.
I think that DRX as a whole is still pretty well. Need to be careful.
Oh, Carry, he's looking for names. He wants Bow, and Kingan in the front line tries to get it onto Gumayusi, but that is not going to work. He will be taken out, trying to save his AD carry. And just another straight-up pick here. There's that hard engage from the Rakan we were talking about in draft, and it's looking really good in this game so far.
Carry has just been playing so well this entire game, and this is the problem with DRX's composition. You can't overstep.
Oh man, you cursed him. Why'd you do that? What? What? I'm sorry. But trying to just set this up now, T1. Some Trouble Bubbles and Paddle Stars also landing there. They're just going to start this up. They're okay to go for this one. Carria's got a nice little flank angle down on the bottom side. We'll see if he can convert this one as Becca will spot him. Over the wall he goes. That's a huge Paddle Star. Carrier now into the back line, but that is a massive Kindred ultimate. It saves so much damage. Can they turn this one around after that? Look at Bao's positioning. It is just huge, as now everybody was laughing at him for the beginning of this game, but he is going to pick up a triple kill and maybe pick up Faker. No, that's going to be the Ignite from the Zoe.
Not die, but okay, they'll be fine. Oh, that was a bit scary.
It's still close.
Are they fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
So, and this is the power of the. I'm super impressed with what DRX is showing here.
Yeah, they've got a really nice setup here, as we mentioned before. Just going to push in with the Baron, keep them at range. You have the Baron empowered minions, and Carria's not really going to find a hard engage. So, just more power to the side of DRX that after taking this turret will hold, you know, nice little lead here, about 4,000 gold at this point.
This is one of your big spikes, though, right? Like champions like the Zoe, you have your Horizon Focus, you have your Ludens. We hit the 2-item power spike for Pioche a while back. King is really strong.
So we have to note and see how these fights are going to go down, as that's not going to be the Zoe Smite. Really wanted to get in there, but no luck.
It's the Turbo Cow, Chem Tank and Mobius. Becca was ready to game, but unfortunately Faker also used his teleport early on to try and maintain tempo, and this might be another Baron for DRX, and with this comp, that's the dream.
It absolutely, yeah, and the sparkles, of course. Oh, they got Faker. I think he's just dead. Yeah, he's just dead. They slap him down on the bottom side. They got the Banshee's Veil earlier on, and that might just be it. As you mentioned, no Orianna means no Shockwave. Gumayusi's going to take a bunch of damage. And man, DRX, they are on top of their game tonight, looking really pretty clean here in this one. And with the Baron, they'll be looking to push this one in. The poke, just not much they can do against this one now. Keria will give it one last try. That is a pretty fantastic engage, but the damage is just way too much. On the side of DRX, they are going to shut them down and fully clean up the side of T1 for the victory here in game number 1.
And I'm not so...
There it is.
So,
Gaga stop.
Yeah, and like, you knew that, right? Like, yes, it could have been swapped to Becca. That was a possibility, but here, Pioshik.
Oh, he wants to exert his dominance here over LM. He's going to get that slowdown. And will the smite go the way of Pioshik? Yes, it will. As the smite came out early from LM, but now Pioshik in an awkward spot here. Faker over the wall as well. I think he even dodged that vision, but now they're just going to turn onto Kingen, who gets in a little bit of trouble. The flashes come in, bit of poke damage now from Pioshik over the wall, who does hop over and looks to take out LM, and he will be able to hand that kill over to the victor. Here's Keria?
Keria
from the bottom lane? He's level 2? I suppose that's one way for T1 to win the fight. Thank you, Mr. Keria.
You'll pick up two-wave advantage, and combination of stealing or like smiting away the Rift Herald, even though you don't.
And also Faker, who did pick up that first blood with the assist as well. Things going pretty nicely. I'm gonna have to hold that thought as we do have the engage coming in here. Becca getting deep onto Gumayusi, who just dashes away and leaves Keria alone. Nice dodge there on the solar flare. Here come the TPs. Val and Becca still sticking around for this one. Faker is going to have to dash away. Flash coming out from Solka. That was pretty interesting, as he thought he was going to be able to pick up the kill.
But kind of okay. But then with the double teleport coming through, there's not that much that T1 can really force there. They need to just use everything to disengage. Zeus, buddy, you're very far up.
There's no cask right now on Kingen, but Zeus kind of getting in there looking for the plate. I think he knows he's down. And with no flash available, they're going to give that kill over to
Pioshik. Teleport. Go in here.
So, Becca trying to be a little bit cute there. He does have his flash, but he just says, yeah, you know, I'm dead, sure. You use your teleport, you get down to the bottom side. Mid lane's still farming. There's not really too much action that's happening between those two guys.
I was a little scared there. I'm not entirely sure whether Guma could close it up, but he definitely did. Zeus needs to get out of there because his team is making a play for Drake. And you're on your own, buddy. Yeah.
And this time, Pioshik has the Renekton mark ready to go. We'll see if he can actually make it happen. As into the wall he goes. The flash forward from Pioshik is going to force the flash from Zeus. So, don't really look like they're in a position to challenge this at all, even if they wanted to.
Kingen doesn't have a teleport available, but a kill on Zeus. So that kind of alleviates the issues there, because if Pioshik gets up until like the 7 marks this early, like
they survive, but at the same time, that's an insane amount of poke damage already onto him, as here comes the engage, trying to just get Pioshik down, but there's the Lamb's Respite. He gets it off once again. He's going to be on the edge, but he will go down eventually. Solar Flare is good, as is the cast, but they should still have the damage. It looks like T1, though, a little bit too low on their health bars. And even though it is 4v3 at this point in time, they're not exactly in a position to take this fight. And so DRX, funnily enough, even though it is 3v4, they will push on and take this T1 turret.
Well, the tempo advantage here as well, so they can get the turret, they can shove in, take control.
I'm sure with their Gumayusi fed really nicely, they'd love to take a big team fight here. Let's see how it goes. You see a little bit of a flank attempt, perhaps, from Keria. As the ward does come in, he has jumped into the pit, actually, has Keria. As now he will go in, they're looking to get it. That is a massive ultimate that comes out from Faker and separates the entire team of DRX, but you still have both of the carries from DRX alive here on the right side. They're going to be able to chip down onto Zeus, and it looks like the Ocean Drake will go the way of the Olaf, but Solka looking for more. He's going to pick up another kill, and that's Gumayusi will be able to trade it back, but now a triple over to the side of the KaiSser, and with the TP coming in from Kingen, they should be able to take down Gumayusi, and there it is, the quadra kill for back. They will, in fact, they're going to respect that teleport. Pioshik he's just kind of doing his own thing, and T1 have left Zeus to die on the left side, as meanwhile the Rel dies in the team fight under the sand turret. What is going on over here? as Becca takes a little bit too much damage trying to get that team fight going. Now Gumayusi trying to get on top of the Kindred, but you can see that DRX absolutely pummels them in the fight on the right side, and that is a super easy laser. By the way, Solka and Bao completely unaffected in this team fight once again. As DRX, I mentioned it comes down to execution. They absolutely stomp T1.
Well, you think they're going to turn it around, right? It starts off looking really, really bad. With Zeus almost getting taken down, Faker goes for, and they need to win this next fight, right? Like, you can give this one up, but if you let your base crack open, you're in for a problem. They go again.
Bao is he's just got that killer instinct, and he's willing to use it at any point in time. They're just barreling down the mid lane, and now Keria is going to be not burst down this time, actually. Faker going to get a nice little engage, as they will also get the kill onto Bao, and now trying to get on top of Pyosik. They will be able to burst him down, and DRX, they give it back. T1 immediately come through, and Faker sweeps them up and picks up 3 kills.
2 teleports available, and this will be Soul. Keria, no.
Okay, well, but this is going to be Ocean Soul going to T1, no doubt. As DRX making this a little bit of a
look at either a big play from Fake and a positioning of Solka and Bao here.
Yeah. And this is big. You know, you would love to have an Olaf that can flash onto a low carry, right? But you just don't have that anymore. As Solka's going for a bit of a run. This is a massive engage, though, from Keria as he's trying to win the game just like that for his team. And over the wall, they run straight into Gumayusi. And I think we're going to game 3 just like that. Keria and Faker, once again, they loaded up together with the duo. And they make a gigantic engage happen.
It's the reverse curse, just as I say Gumayusi. I don't know if you're really doing enough. He goes for the 1v2, but as you said, the real heroes of that fight. Keria with these engages, man. Yes, he had the oopsie underneath the turret, right? Like, dove a little bit too deep, but this is the counter to that Lamb's Respite that had such a big impact in the last game. T1 kind of overcoming the struggles that they had in the first game, and just the decisiveness, even after what was honestly a rough series up until this point, to just go in like that. You know, Adam's flash didn't matter, so that's
exactly.
That's
he didn't need his flash at the end.
We take those.
Past couple of times, especially in game 1, where we did see the Orianna, and there it is. So he does pick it up, and here we go.
Yeah, this is perfectly set up here from DRX. Let's see if the execution comes through.
Ooh, Zeus, what are you gonna do? Is this your moment? The sun comes through on the bear stance, and down you go. First blood, 3.5 minutes in.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Crocky.
What?
Backhand?
What is going on? Like, they just love playing Ring Around the Rosie. Becca is going to have to flash. I would imagine, no, they're gonna get that ultimate over the wall, and now Becca's gonna flash away. The root comes in from the Seraphine. As Pyosik just frontlining here, he's also gonna have to flash. And still like this. I mean, he's under 30 CS. Almost 8 minutes into the game. This is just... It's...
Dragons to get the top side ahead. And T1 sacking
over here, and they're like, oh, okay. No more Cloud Souls.
And Zeus will be going towards that Proudest Claw, as I mentioned earlier.
In time, he's going to go ahead and back away. Bao cleaning up this bottom turret. And...
Be that front line in a flanking situation. So instead it's going to be up to Keria yet again, as Pyosik is top.
Oh, he's back.
He's here.
Wait, what? He's still here. Why are you still bullying this guy? Even Becca's up here. Are they even going to kill him? Please. Okay, they got him. That would have been silly if all 3 members came up and they still didn't get him after all of that bully. They're going to kill Zeus. You know, they're just going to get the free kill. That's what DRX have been all about all game long.
And I can imagine the leave Zeus alone.
It has to land. You know, the Jace has to hit the shock blast. Becca, he's set up in a pretty interesting spot here. They're going to catch Faker. Will they be able to burst him down? There's the ultimate, and they do have the damage to take down that Orianna at the perfect time as a fantastic hook comes out from Becca. He finds the weak Orianna soft under spot, not the Ragnarok Olaf. That could have just walked away from that one. And that is a massive pick as DRX pushed down the mid lane.
Absolute disaster for T1. This further gives...
He's got a really nice spot here. DRX should have seen him, but they're still going to get caught out here. There's that Feather Storm we were talking about. Immediate hook comes in, and where is the follow-up? It is just nowhere. The Prowler's Claw comes in. Guniusi finally able to get a great spot here underneath, but the Jace is just way too large at this point in time, and he's got Moonstaff Seraphine right behind him. So not the easiest point in time here. Pyosik as well. Gonna look to run them down, and I'm not sure there's much of an escape here for T1.
Oh no, he's coming.
Okay, well,
he's coming, Valdez.
Now someone play the Jaws music. Here comes Udyr, or, well, in this case, definitely not Udyr. He's getting on top of them, looking for that 80 carry, gets into the back line, and this was just inevitable. Faker, the last runner, the last unfortunate soul that, yeah, he's just gonna get burst down. See you later. Pyosik gonna pick up that kill, and
this entire game means that DRX, if you don't 100-0 and straight up win the fight.
Here on the left side, you see level 15 already for Pyosik, especially 3 levels up on Ellen.
3 levels.
Kingen obviously on top, and Solka ahead of Faker as well.
Oh, Kingen, and this is the thing, right? Like, this is also why. We were in Champ Select, like, okay, you know, you leave the 2 OPs open and then you'll get one of them. But Solka has gone for a full support build. He's now just starting to build AP, building towards that Zaros. And he still has like the 2nd most damage done in the game. That's it's pretty crazy, Val.
I like this champ. I'll just say that. This is, I think it's just really good. It's really valuable.
Yeah.
I think it should be banned.
Yep.
You know, just ban it away. Nice little shockwave here.
It doesn't do anything.
Cute. That was very cute indeed. Yeah, they're up against Baron.
They're full health against Valdez.
Yeah, there's not much they can do. Becca's gonna take a bit of poke damage here. They're trying to get rid of course, the Baron empowered cannons. Smite will come in. And DRX say, okay, you know, we can't end the game just yet, but we're fine with that. That's no problem. We'll just teleport, or not teleport, we'll just run up to the top side.
I'm glad that they don't go for it, but I'm also like 90% sure that they could. And they would just be nothing that T1 can do. That shockwave did so little. They're 10k gold behind. There's just no way to get through these health bars.
Yeah, they don't really have an option at this point. I mean, Zeus, that jungle's not yours anymore, buddy. I'm sorry to tell you. And he's going to have to pop the Dominus. He will survive, but only until this game ends. Let's just say that. There's another inhibitor is going to...
I see a solution for.
Doesn't feel like it at this point.
No.
It's a matter. Faker trying to clear the top wave and stop the Nexus from dying. Because that's really all you can do at this point in time. They have insane amounts of damage with the Xayah Jace onto these turrets. And they'll just go ahead and slowly chip away. Let's see the engage from T1. Show me what you got. That's what they say.
They don't have Flash on Rel. So that's your engage.
Okay, Zeus. Dominus, he's just trying to stay alive at this point in time. Seraphine's hitting you with those little sparkle things from about 5 miles away. Not much you can do about that. Okay. Looks like, okay, we get the pick on Tebeka, but actually it's Zeus who dies at the end of the day. Pyosik going to run down the KaiSser and zoom him away. Guniusi trying his best, but he does get exhausted. He'll get the Guardian Angel. That's about all that's going to happen. Triple kill here for the Xayah. You could see a Penta. Will they go for it? Looks like the answer is going to be no. DRX still be happy. They just want to take their big win, and boy, it is a big one. 2-1 over T1 tonight. An indicator scores 6 wins in a row and are just on top, and they're followed by Genji, Hamalife, and DRX, who do move into that, top 4 slot at this point in time.
Also means